everyone, Jason Alea back here again, and the newest episode of Loki had officially came out, and after Leventis is about to be destroyed, and Loki and Sylvie are awaiting their deaths, the TVA finally caught up to them and captured the two, and have taken in for questioning. And while Mobius tries to question Loki himself, the TVA itself trying to question Sylvie. And in Mobius' case, he decides to leave Loki in a time loop with Lady Sif in a moment in time where Loki cuts her hair and she got mad and kicked him in the dick. And this was a fun episode because this is the episode where the TVA is starting to learn about their existence as variants, as established in the third episode. We see that Sylvie was able to look into the previous life that these people in the TVA had before they became part of them. So this is basically Loki trying to convince Mobius this entire thing was an entire lie. And Mobius at first doesn't believe him. Why would he? He's a Loki. He is a manipulative bastard. And during this entire interrogation, he does find out one truth. Loki's starting to have romantic feelings with Sylvie. But most notably, just to be more specific, Loki's basically falling in love with himself. Or another version of himself. I love that aspect of the show that establishes that Loki really doesn't love anyone unless it's something like himself, I guess. That is his basic gist of romance. It has to be like him. And I love that. It's pure Loki. And after that, when Mobius is starting to discover that Loki might be telling the truth about the TVA, he digs in way too deep, and after he tries or attempts to free Loki, he gets disintegrated. Like, he is gone from the picture. But is he really? We'll talk about that later. After the TVA questions Loki, they take him with Sylvie to the Timekeepers. Now, before that, Sylvie talks with B-15, who was the guard along the ride. And she is starting to find out that she may be a variant herself. And gets further confirmation from Sylvie after he asks her to basically help her figure this all out. And now, she's a rogue. She's a rogue guard, and so now after that, we get to meet the Timekeepers, and man, these guys look great. They look like celestial beings. I mean, it's awesome to see the Timekeepers. To know that's not all a big lie. Marvel, you sons of bitches. You had me there. They actually showed us the Timekeepers full body, speaking. You could think that they are actual beings. But after a fight in which B-15 causes, and it was a pretty cool and very choreographed fight, I really thought that the Timekeepers were real, but after Sylvie decapitates one of the heads of the Timekeepers, they all of a sudden shut down, and it's revealed that they were all robots. Someone else is behind the scenes. And I think that would actually make a lot more sense because this is the 4th episode and we're still not over. And so to showcase Timekeepers now, this early in the show, I mean, we're about to end the show now, but it's still pretty early to show the Timekeepers to have it be like a big reveal. but they want to reveal someone else who's more important. Someone else who's really pulling the strings. So after that, Loki tries to confess his feelings towards his variant self. And then he himself gets disintegrated. But no. After Sylvie, he fights the Mobius' boss and asks what is really going on. The show cuts there, and in the post-credit scene, we find out that Loki is actually still alive. This could also mean that everyone else, like the lady guard that Sylvie just beaten in the previous few episodes, she could be somewhere else. Mobius could be somewhere else. And Loki, after we find out that he's still alive, we find more variants of Loki. This means that the TV have been looking for a specific Loki, or all kinds of Lokis, forever. There's gonna be an army of Lokis in this show. This is gonna be very interesting. And one of them looks exactly like the Loki from the comics. One is like a kid Loki, one of them is like a black Loki. We're gonna get all kinds of Lokis, I feel like, in this show now. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for episode 5 to come out already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.